So, in regards to how food is prepared, I'm pretty sure that's just pushing too far to the right. Like, there's a difference between knowing how your food is prepared, and then there's also a difference between becoming too legalistic on how it's prepared. Like, we're not going to go out and find, like, a stand that we know they sacrifice their food unto gods when they make it. Like, we're not going to do that. But realistically, like, as long as you're eating clean, we live in Mystery Babylon. Everything's prepared a certain way, okay? Most of my food is all home cooked. If I do buy anything, canned or whatever, I'm not one to sit there and be like, we're gonna go to a halal stand and eat this food that's sacrificed unto their gods. Like, you can't go too legalistic with it, okay? In regards to wearing a head covering when teaching, you don't have to do that. That's sacrificial law. Yeshua Messiah died to end sacrificial law, so you don't have to wear a head covering. If you feel convicted to, by all means. I was convicted to wear one while I was going to a Messianic synagogue. I wore a head covering for a little over a year. It was beneficial for my growth, and, it worked for me. But then it came a time where I was convicted to not really wear it anymore. And I was becoming more into the truth, and I was learning more things, and I was able to be like, okay, I don't need this because my husband is my head covering, right? So many ways to sin, and we all do. But that's why Yeshua Messiah died to end the sacrificial law, so that we could carry out the 10 Commandments. They're not grievous. They are not grievous. Bring the plank out of your own eye before pulling the splinter from others. The plank in your eye, from my understanding, from what I've learned line upon line, that is the Christmas tree. You pull the Christmas tree and your idols out of your eye, so that way you're not deaf, dumb, and blind anymore. You get the idols out of your life, like the holidays. And there's many scriptures to back that up. If you want a list of scriptures, I'm pretty sure me and the rest of my brothers and sisters would be happy to provide you stuff. But realistically, we kind of showed you that Adam Parable of the Vineyard is not teaching the truth. He's teaching people to do the feast. He's teaching people to sacrifice animals during the feast and all that stuff, and that's not appropriate. We don't have the right calendar. We don't have any of the things to know what day the feast is supposed to be on. We're not in the land. We are in captivity. This is Mystery Babylon. So you cannot do these things. And we're called to righteously judge our brothers and sisters. And if you're saying that you follow certain things like the 10 Commandments and you eat clean and stuff like that and you're in covenant, then we have every right to rebuke you and tell you, like, hey, this is not right. You're not doing the right thing here. This is what you're supposed to do instead. And that's love. That is love. It's Leviticus 19 verses 15 through 17. If you want to go look it up, that is the commandment that Yeshua elevated, love thy neighbor as thyself. That explains what that is. Go ahead and take a look at it.